person.
Well, I'm here in person.
Yeah, I'm saying like I'm not the scheduler, and the scheduler is out today, so you have to make an appointment to see her.
Well, the issue here is that I believe she would be able. She spoke about the problems of racism in this country, and I think it's imperative that I speak with her.
She's unavailable. I can give you the scheduler's email. That's about all I can do.
Well, what is the scheduler?
She's out today, but wait, if you email her with your information, with the reason why you want to speak with her, I'm sure they will have time for you.
Well, I'm here in person. Are you saying she's not here?
Yes, the scheduler said.
And what do you do here?
I am. I'm helping you. I help people.
Um, you've not helped me with much today, though.
I'm going to give you the email to the person who can help you set up an appointment. And if you call back to the office tomorrow, her scheduler should be in. And
Okay. Okay. But yeah, make sure he knows. Okay. And yeah, you may want to call him next time or something like that. Okay. And then I'll make sure the foundation knows you and you're the person on the ground. Or you're going to be working around. Okay. Thank you. So Chris had
so if you call back and you email this, I'm pretty sure something will be set up.
What is the congresswoman? I need like assistance today.
She's not here. She's unavailable.
Well, the issue here is the issue of like black immigrants in this country being, who have previously spoken on behalf of equal treatment in this country, being arrested consequently. And are you saying that she's not able to see me right now?
She is unavailable to see you at the moment. Yes, sir.
When will she be in? You don't know that.
I don't, which is why I'm giving you the scheduler's email and I'm giving the phone number to the office so that you're able to call back and get an appointment with her so that you can actually speak.
I will still need you to look at my documents.
Say it again?
I will still need you to look at my documents.
I can't do anything with that.
What do you mean?
I can't do anything with your documents or anything.
Well, the issue, are you saying that the congressman cannot do anything about people with disability being treated unfairly because of their national origin or their color?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I can't do anything right now for you. But if you call back tomorrow or if you email that particular email, I'm sure your concerns will be taken care of and heard by the congressman as soon as she is able to do so.
Hi, what's the problem?
It's no problem whatsoever. I previously talked with the congresswoman, and I talking about people who have disabilities in this country who are being treated unfairly and whatnot. And I thought that the congresswoman would be able to do something about that.
Yeah, definitely like Jonathan said, if you use that email address he just gave you, and set up like you can try to set up an actual meeting to talk about that with her.
But what's the congresswoman take on black immigrants who are being arrested in this country?
So that's something that's very precise, and it's something that we don't have common knowledge to, which is why you would probably need to set up an appointment to speak with her personally about that issue.
Are you saying you don't have an opinion about black immigrants in this country being arrested by the police for no good reason?
While I have an opinion, it's not representative of what her office would say, and so I'm not at liberty to share.
Are you saying it is okay, or are you saying it's not okay?
I'm not saying neither because I'm not making a comment about it yet. But like I said, if you want this concern to be heard by the congresswoman, set up an appointment and we'll hear it.
Hello.
Hi there, what can we help you with?
Well, I was hoping you would help me with a meeting with the Congresswoman, talking about people who have disabilities in this country who may have been treated unfavorably because of their national origin or their color.
Sure, sure. Do you have any documents on this? Any papers?
Yes.
Okay. I would love to have them. Yeah, because this is something that the Congresswoman would be concerned about for sure. So we really appreciate you bringing it to our attention. You're talking about the treatment of Black immigrants, right?
Not just Black immigrants, but also Americans with disabilities.
Sure, right. Which is a huge concern.
So they were saying that members
Thank you so much.
That's just.
Thank you so much.
Sir, excuse me.
Hello, how are you?
Okay. So would you like for us to make copies of this? Or is this yours?
Yes, the copy is mine.
Okay. And these are about specific cases?
I guess it relates to me, and pretty much my dealings with with various U.S. jurisdictions. This one is alleged from the Office of Quality Monitoring.
Sure.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
The law doesn't prohibit the law doesn't prohibit
All right. Well,
one person.
let me give you my card. Unfortunately, the Congresswoman is unavailable right now.
Well, the issue
But do
is
know
that
that this is something, that the Congresswoman is concerned about the mistreatment of folks with disabilities across the country. We know that it's an issue. And of Black immigrants as well.
what you're saying it's an issue, but it's an issue you're not willing to do anything about to correct that behavior.
Sure. We believe me, we're working to correct these types of issues, systematic issues in our country. So we understand that there are issues for sure. So I'm going to give you my card so that we can stay in contact.
So we can stay in contact. But the issue here is that I do not even have legal status in this country, and I was previously arrested
Sure.
for no good reasons.
Sure.
Are you saying that's not an issue?
It is an issue. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But if I can either make copies of your
Well, you can make
issues
copies,
here.
yeah.
Okay. Would you mind making copies of these issues?
Okay. All right.
So what's going to happen is he's going to make copies of these things, and I'm going to have them, and I will review them, and you have my card, and we will see what we can do about this case, for sure. Where do you live currently, sir? In the United States? What's your name?
Michael.
Michael. Okay, Michael. Where do you live?
I live not far away from here, about 30 minutes away.
30 minutes away.
Yes,
Okay.
but the issue here
Have
is
you
also
been to
that I was previously homeless for a little bit, but again, I think we should really talk about police practice in this
I think we
country.
should too. I think we should too. I think it's a major issue, and the Congresswoman agrees.
I think we should also talk about people having their property stolen in this country.
Exactly. Sure.
And
Okay.
I should tell you that as I speak with you right now, several books of mine have gone missing, and that my car was previously taken, and pretty much all my books were taken, all my notes were taken, several correspondence of mine have gone missing, and
Sure. Okay.
I had to basically start afresh with everything, and on top of that, I do not have a legal status to work in this country,
Sure.
and I was arrested in this country, and so there is this policing problem.
There is a policing problem. You're right. Discriminatory policing issues.
I believe so,
I know so. There's no denying it.
and that you're not willing to do anything about it.
We are doing things about it, sir.
But I'm an example which you cannot turn away.
Right. And so what has happened is we have to we have to talk to different departments and this kind of thing. The HHS, DHS and all of this to help you with your case. We can't. It's not something that I can do right now while you're here. But we are going to stay on top of it and see what we can do and work with other offices, see what we can do on behalf of folks with disabilities that are facing issues like yours in the criminal justice system.
Well, I think we should also talk about like U.S. law.
Sure, absolutely, which there are plenty of issues with U.S. law as well. But as I said, he's making these copies. I'm going to review your case and we'll see what we can do.
Well, are you saying you cannot review the documents I have with me? Like, I can be they're pretty explanatory. For example, there is this letter that was issued by the Office of Quality Monitoring saying that I was in no way the first person who was complaining in my about this institution. I was previously saying what discriminatory classes action were taking place. I was by no means the first person who was complaining about it, and according to the Office of Quality Monitoring, there are I believe over a couple of dozen people who were previously complaining that there were problems with the staff. There were problems with people who had disabilities, and who were complaining of unfavorable treatment and unequal treatment.
Sure, absolutely. You're definitely not alone. There are plenty of folks that are complaining of those things, and so we want to get to the bottom of these cases and see what the Office of Quality Management and these things can do better on behalf of people like you.
And what can they do? I'm asking you that question
that's
because
what we're gonna
they're
find
saying
out.
that
That's what we're gonna
complaints
find out.
have been filed and that I'm not the first person to have filed this complaint.
Sure.
But afterwards, it's not like they are taking decisive measures to actually eliminate those practices.
Right, absolutely. So that's what we're going to try to get to the bottom of, is what they can be doing better.
But
I can't tell you, off the top of my head what they can be doing better, but I do know that folks like you feel, harassed and, discriminated against by these departments and by the United States criminal justice system. So please know that
I think it's not that we feel discriminated. I think
you are.
I think that we have evidence to prove it, and
Michael,
it's not that we are making up things as
you're
we
not
go
making-
along.
I know you're not. Michael. Okay, I know you're not making things up.
And there's
It's
still.
real. It's very real.
I know because I have the documents to prove it. So
Sure. It's very real, Michael, and we know that, and the Congresswoman knows that. Okay.
and there's nothing the Congresswoman can do about it. For example, I've been hit with a copyright infringement claim, and yet I cite all my sources.
Sure, absolutely. Well, sir, like I said, he has the documents, and I'm going to review them and see what can be done. And you have my card, so please come back by, and we'll look at these things. Unfortunately, I have to step into a meeting.
Well, I'm telling you that I've been hit with a copyright infringement claim in this country, and that I'm citing my sources. In pretty much every note, articles I have written, there is not a single thing which was taken out of context or that I have not cited. If it's coming from me, I'm not citing it. If it's coming from other people, I'm saying, hey, the source is here, and I'm always citing the source. And yet I've been hit with a copyright infringement claim in this country.
That is unfair, and we will do what we can. Yes, sir. Okay.
You're saying you will do what you can, but you're not doing much at the present.
Well, I can't right now because I'm not here in front of you. So I've got to go back and look at the materials that you've got and see what kind of, inquiries and questions we can ask the departments about your specific case and about cases like yours.
Well, it seems to me
Now,
that...
have you been to Miss Eleanor Holmes Norton's office, who represents this area?
Who?
Eleanor Holmes Norton.
I do not know who that is.
So she is the representative for the District of Columbia. It's best to get. Sir, are you recording me?
Yes.
You're recording me.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Well,
This gentleman is.
yes.
They're going to need to go to Miss Holmes Norton's office. Her office is 2136 Rayburn. So she represents the District of Columbia, and so she can help you. So I've got a meeting that I've got to step into. But thank you so very much. And so, like I said, we will review your. Hi there, Minute.
Could you move up just a tad bit?
Sure. Hello. How are you? So we'll review. I have your materials. I will review them. Please know that we care deeply about your case and cases like yours. Okay,
But
Michael.